Hey guys, I'm back with my Part 1 Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, in the last video, it was just a prologue to the entire game. So now in this video, what we're going to go over is not only Part 1, but the very first mission that you have to go through. Now, the first mission you have to go through is called Honor Bound. This is pretty much the first mission of the entire game. It took me a little over 45 minutes, and for time's sake, I have shortened the video, just fast-forwarded through some of the parts so that way I wouldn't have to go through so much. I did explore quite a lot, this being my first Assassin's Creed game ever. So I did take the time to explore, find out the mechanics of the game, see what's up with the hidden treasures and the mysteries and everything located on the map. So here we go. Now, you do get a choice between female or male, and it's really just about your preference. I chose female just because I am a girl, so that is always going to be my first choice in character.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave, humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of our crew! Make them suffer! Eivor Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
I will skin you alive! You will never leave this!
No feast for you, Suman. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Now we got to the part where I am finally going to explore, and with that, I just took the time to kind of figure out the mechanics and to figure out how the feel of the game was. So I spent a lot of time just wandering around the map with no idea what I was doing. So I did cut this video short just so that way you wouldn't have to sit through. The first thing I did personally was I went to the point where the highest point lets you synchronize with the map. This allows you to look at everything in your surrounding area. Any hidden treasure, mystery, artifacts, anything on your map that would be highly important. So I went to the point, I synchronized and got a feel for my surroundings so I could head in the right direction.
Cast about this land, my friend. Best not to draw attention here. What do you see, Sunan? Of Kjotve's men. I need to be careful. Go, Sunan. be my eyes, Sunan. Clash of iron. There is fighting nearby. Dag, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he'll regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship.
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then, slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I'll meet you by the ship.
And as I said before, I did fast forward a lot of things, and I really wanted to keep the important parts in. So a lot of what you're seeing for this first video is going to be fast forward, explore, fast forward. Now, I got to this point, and once I finally got to the point where I found a companion or crewmate, that's kind of where I just let it go without fast forwarding, and after meeting up with him and talking to him, I created a save point, so that way I could continue with the mission.
arm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If I'm to die, I want to make a mess of it, Buckout. You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand!
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Erky.
Already dead. I will sell you to Hell herself! Kneel, Wolf-Kissed, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit! Die, coward!
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Then no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
Eivor, are you bewitched? Unbind us!
What? Oh. Yes, of course.
Now, after you beat after you beat the first guy, pretty much you get your armor back, you get your axe back, and what I did before anything else is I did equip my armor, my upgraded armor, my equipment, so on and so forth. Just out of my experience of playing video games, when you get an upgraded armor, you always put it on first, depending on what you're going for. And that's what I decided to do.
Well be kind, Wolf-kissed. Even if your wits were somewhat rattled.
Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come. We take back our ship.
You do not need to tell us twice.
Give me a hand here!
Look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjot's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
Ready to sail in!
Time has come for you.
Odin owns you!
Often take this strong.
Also, after I left the island where we were being held captive, after I beat the main guy, after I killed Rick Wolf, I decided to stop by this little island where it does give you instruction on doing a raid, which I did that one. You don't have to, you can go straight to your point, but there is a piece of armor that I would recommend that you snag before you continue on to your main quest. After doing all that, what I did was I just headed directly to the village. I went straight to the village to finish my quest. Now, there are a couple of ways you can do this. You get 2 different quests when you get to Frauenberg. And those quests will compose of going to speak to the king and going to speak to the seer. Now, the order that I did it was I decided to go speak to the seer first and then speak to the king. It does come in handy to do it that way first. That's just my personal preference. However, you can do it differently if you'd like. I just recommend doing it that way.
Pull up here!
Well. We thought we had lost you, Eivor. For good this time.
A warm welcome as always, Randvi.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. But we killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea. After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I have not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness and pain.
I should speak with Valka. She could help me make sense of my feelings.
Take your time getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
I think you have lost your edge, Eivor, just like that axe. Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will let you know.
And that'll be the end of this video. I'll be coming at you with a part 2 and 3. Again, I'm only doing the main missions just because this game is huge. There are a lot of places, there are a lot of people, a lot of side quests. Just the map is phenomenally large. So I'm gonna continue on with just doing the main mission. If there comes a time where I can replay the entire game and do side quests and specifically only do those videos, I will. But for now, I'm only going to stick to the main quest just because the game is so large and I haven't watched spoilers for it myself. but I've heard that it does take a long time to beat. Now, there are people who are already finishing it, they haven't slept, they've stayed up for hours playing it. I'm not going to do that, but I will continue to provide you with the main quest as time goes on. Thank you for watching, and if you like the videos, subscribe and watch my channel. I will be coming out with more. I'm going to start releasing these week to week. I'll release 3 to 4 at a time during the weeks, but just let me know, and see you in the next one.